Fuck out of here.
Remember the old saying,
I'm about to go order
you
me
are
a
what you
fucking
eat.
10-piece tomorrow.
Number 3, gelatin desserts. Key ingredient, gelatin, is derived from the collagen found in animal skin, bones, and connective tissues. Number 5, imitation crab meat.
Man, listen.
Surimi. Surimi is actually made from cheap, processed fish. Number 9, canned mushrooms. Harbor a hidden horror that might make your skin crawl. According to FDA guidelines, a certain number of maggots and insect larvae are allowed in each can of mushrooms.
Whoa.
Number 20, bologna.
Am I tripping? Bologna. Do niggas say bologna? 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 Bologna.
Of leftover meat parts, including trimmings, organs, and fat.
Good start, baby. Come and struggle with me. Little Cuddy shoot that. Ain't no struggle in him. Pop dough on him.
Nigga, you got to keep smoking and keep reacting. Hey, you talk about you will never eat this again after knowing how it's made.
Wondered what really goes into your favorite foods?
We gonna see.
From the classic hot dog to the beloved chicken nugget, the truth behind their production might surprise you. In this article, we'll dive into the shocking realities of how 20 popular foods are made. Brace yourself as we uncover the unsettling secrets that may make you think twice about your next meal. Get ready to have your taste buds challenged and your mind blown. Number 1, hot dogs. Hot dogs, a staple at barbecues and ballparks, have a less than appetizing origin story. These popular sausages are made from a mix of leftover meat trimmings, fat, and various additives, all blended into a paste-like consistency. The meat often comes from different parts of the animal, including the muscles, tripe, and even the liver. To achieve the signature smooth texture, the mixture is finely ground and mixed with water, salt, and preservatives. The resulting paste is then extruded into casings, which can be made from natural animal intestines or artificial collagen. While the thought of consuming these mystery meat tubes may make you squirm, it's important to note that the use of variety meats allows for a more sustainable and economical use of the entire animal. However, the high sodium content and potential presence of nitrites in hot dogs have raised health concerns. So the next time you reach for a hot dog, remember the old adage, you don't want to know how the sausage is made. Number 2, chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets, a fast food favorite among kids and adults alike, have a production process that might ruffle some feathers. While we'd like to imagine tender, juicy pieces of chicken breast in each nugget, the reality is often far from it. Many chicken nuggets are made from mechanically separated chicken, a process that involves grinding up the entire chicken carcass, bones and all, into a paste-like consistency. The resulting mixture is then combined with additives such as salt, flavorings, and binding agents to create a uniform texture. The nuggets are formed into their iconic shapes, breaded and fried to golden perfection. While this process allows for the use of less desirable parts of the chicken, it also means that the nuggets may contain a significant amount of bone fragments and connective tissue. Some brands have moved away from using mechanically separated chicken and instead opt for whole muscle meat. But it's always a good idea to check the ingredients list. So the next time you're tempted by a crispy chicken nugget...
Yo, am I tripping though? It's not even... They just took the chicken and grinded the whole shit up. Fuck out of here.
Remember the old saying,
I'm about to go order me a fucking 10-piece tomorrow.
Number 3, gelatin desserts. Gelatin desserts, with their colorful and jiggly allure, have a surprisingly unappetizing secret. The key ingredient, gelatin, is derived from the collagen found in animal skin, bones, and connective tissues. To create gelatin, these animal parts are boiled down to extract the collagen, which is then filtered, dried, and ground into a powder. The process may involve the use of acid or alkaline solutions to break down the tissues more efficiently. While the majority of gelatin comes from cows and pigs, it can also be sourced from fish. Once the gelatin powder is produced, It's mixed with water, sugar, and flavoring to create the desserts we know and love. Although gelatin is a good source of protein and has been used in various culinary applications for centuries, the thought of eating boiled animal skin and bones might make some people lose their appetite. So the next time you're tempted by a wobbly, colorful dessert, remember, there's more to gelatin than meets the eye.
Where else was it gonna come from, my nigga? Like, we got to get this shit from somewhere, bro. Like, we got to... You think we grew the shit? You think we just fucking made it in a lab? No. I don't...
Number 4,
you bugging out,
processed
bro.
cheese. Processed cheese, a staple in many American households, is not quite the real deal. Unlike natural cheese, which is made from milk, salt, and enzymes, processed cheese is a product of clever food engineering. To create this cheese-like substance, manufacturers blend various cheeses with emulsifiers, preservatives, and even non-dairy ingredients to achieve a uniform texture and extended shelf life. The result is a cheese product that melts smoothly and consistently, making it a popular choice for grilled cheese sandwiches and mac and cheese. However, the additives and processing methods used in the creation of processed cheese have raised concerns about its nutritional value and potential health risks. Some studies have linked the consumption of processed foods, including processed cheese, to an increased risk of obesity, heart disease, and other chronic health conditions.
Too much
So while
of it.
processed cheese may be convenient and tasty, it's important to remember that it's a far cry from the real thing. Number 5, imitation crab meat,
Man, listen.
surimi.
That shit
Imitation
be
crab
hitting.
meat, also known as surimi, is a sneaky stand-in for the real thing. While it may look and
Talk
taste
to
similar
me.
to crab meat, surimi is actually made from cheap, processed fish, such as pollock or hake. The fish is pulverized into a paste mixed with additives like starch, sugar, and artificial crab flavoring, and then formed into crab-like shapes. The resulting product is often dyed with food coloring to mimic the appearance of real crab meat. While surimi is a more affordable alternative to genuine
fucked up.
crab, it lacks the same nutritional benefits and has a higher sodium content due to the added preservatives. Additionally, some people with shellfish allergies may still experience reactions to surimi, as it is often processed in facilities that handle real crab. So the next time you're at a sushi restaurant or browsing the seafood section at your local grocery store, remember that imitation crab is just that, an imitation. Number 6,
What the fuck else did we think it
prepackaged
was,
ground
though,
beef.
for real?
Prepackaged ground beef may seem like a convenient option for your next burger night,
Okay.
but there's more to this meat than meets the eye. Some packages of ground beef contain pink slime, a term used to describe a paste made from low-quality beef trimmings that have been treated with ammonia to kill bacteria. This filler is often added to ground beef to reduce costs and extend shelf life. While the use of pink slime is not inherently dangerous, as the ammonia treatment is designed to eliminate pathogens, it does raise questions about the quality and transparency of the meat industry. Consumers have expressed concerns about the lack of clear labeling and the use of low-grade meat in a product that is marketed as pure ground beef. To avoid pink slime, look for ground beef labeled as 100% ground beef, or ask your local butcher to grind the meat fresh for you. Remember, when it comes to prepackaged ground beef, what you see is not always what you get. Number 7, maraschino cherries. Maraschino cherries, those brightly colored sweethearts adorning cocktails and sundaes, have a secret that might leave a sour taste in your mouth. The journey from fresh cherry to maraschino involves a series of steps that strip the fruit of its natural color and flavor. First, the cherries are soaked in a brine solution to remove their natural pigment. This process essentially bleaches the cherries, leaving them pale and flavorless. Next, the cherries are soaked in a mixture of high fructose corn syrup and artificial coloring, which gives them their signature bright red hue and overly sweet taste. The cherries are then pitted and packaged in jars with more syrup to preserve their unnaturally perfect appearance. While maraschino cherries may add a pop of color to your favorite drinks and desserts, they are a far cry from the real, nutrient-rich fruit they once were. So the next time you reach for a maraschino cherry, remember that sometimes beauty is only skin deep. Number 8, commercial fruit juices. Commercial fruit juices, often touted as a healthy alternative to sugary drinks, may not be as wholesome as they appear.
He said 20
Many of
things,
these
so
juices
shit,
are
20
far
things a lot.
removed from the fresh, nutrient-packed beverages we imagine them to be. Instead of being freshly squeezed from ripe fruit, most commercial juices are made from concentrate, which is essentially a dehydrated form of juice that can be stored and transported more easily. To create the final product, water is added back to the concentrate, along with a host of other ingredients like sugar, artificial flavors, and preservatives. This process not only dilutes the nutritional value of the juice, but also alters its natural taste. In some cases, the juice may not even contain any real fruit at all, relying instead on artificial flavors and colors to mimic the taste and appearance of the real thing. Moreover, many commercial fruit juices contain added sugars, which can contribute to a range of health problems when consumed in excess. So while a glass of orange juice may seem like a virtuous choice, it's important to read labels carefully and opt for juices with minimal ingredients and no added sugars. Better yet, reach for a piece of whole fruit instead, which offers fiber, vitamins, and minerals without the drawbacks of processed juice. Number 9. Canned mushrooms. Canned mushrooms, a convenient pantry staple for many home cooks, harbor a hidden horror that might make your skin crawl. According to FDA guidelines, a certain number of maggots and insect larvae are allowed in each can of mushrooms. These guidelines, known as the Food Defect Action Levels, set the maximum allowable limits for various contaminants in food products. While the thought of consuming insect larvae may be repulsive, the FDA argues that these contaminants are harmless and do not pose a significant health risk. The larvae, which are often the result of insects laying eggs on the mushrooms before processing, are considered a natural part of the harvesting and canning process. Finding a wriggling surprise in their can of mushrooms is enough to make them lose their appetite. To minimize the risk of encountering these unwanted stowaways, opt for fresh mushrooms whenever possible, or choose brands that prioritize quality control and have a reputation for producing clean, contaminant-free products.
That's what we do.
Number 10, packaged bread.
It is.
Packaged bread, a staple in many households, is not as wholesome as the homemade loaves of yesteryear. To extend shelf life and maintain a soft, squishy texture, commercial bread manufacturers often rely on a host of additives, including preservatives, emulsifiers, and dough conditioners. These ingredients, while effective at keeping bread fresh for longer, can be hard on your digestive system. Some of the most common additives, such as calcium propionate and mono and diglycerides, have been linked to gastrointestinal issues and may even disrupt the delicate balance of bacteria in your gut. Moreover, many packaged breads are made with refined flours, which have been stripped of their natural fiber and nutrients during processing. This means that while packaged bread may be convenient and long-lasting, it may not provide the same nutritional benefits as whole-grain, homemade alternatives. To avoid the potential pitfalls of packaged bread, try making your own loaves at home using simple, whole food ingredients, or opt for breads made with minimal additives and whole grains. Number 11, instant ramen. Instant ramen, the beloved budget-friendly meal of college students and busy professionals alike, has a dark side that might make you think twice before reaching for that next packet. While these noodles are undeniably convenient and tasty, they are far from a nutritious choice. The noodles in instant ramen are often deep-fried before packaging, which gives them their signature texture, but also adds a significant amount of unhealthy fat to the finished product. Moreover, the flavor packets that accompany the noodles are loaded with sodium and artificial additives, which can take a toll on your health over time. Consuming too much sodium can lead to high blood pressure, heart disease, and stroke, while the artificial ingredients in the flavor packets have been linked to a range of health concerns, from headaches and nausea to more serious issues like cancer and metabolic disorders. In addition to these health risks, instant ramen is also low in essential nutrients like fiber, protein, and vitamins, making it a poor choice for a well-rounded diet. While it may be tempting to rely on these cheap and easy meals during busy times, it's important to remember that your health is worth more than the convenience of a quick fix. To make instant ramen a healthier choice, try adding fresh vegetables, lean proteins, and using only a portion of the flavor packet to reduce sodium intake. Better yet, opt for whole food alternatives like homemade soups and stir-fries, which offer the same comfort and convenience without the added health risks. Number 12, artificial sweeteners. Artificial sweeteners, often touted as a healthier alternative to sugar, have a complex history and manufacturing process that might make you think twice before reaching for that diet soda. These sweeteners, which include substances like aspartame, sucralose, and saccharin, are created through intricate chemical processes that involve a host of synthetic ingredients. For example, aspartame is made by combining 2 amino acids, aspartic acid and phenylalanine, through a series of chemical reactions that involve protecting and deprotecting certain parts of the molecules. The resulting sweetener is incredibly potent, with some varieties being up to 600 times sweeter than regular sugar. While these artificial sweeteners have been deemed safe for consumption by regulatory agencies, some studies have raised concerns about their potential health risks. Some research has suggested that regular consumption of artificial sweeteners may disrupt the body's ability to regulate blood sugar, leading to an increased risk of metabolic disorders like diabetes. Other studies have linked artificial sweeteners to digestive issues, headaches, and even certain types of cancer, although more research is needed to fully understand these potential risks. Number 13, certain types of sushi.
Yeah, I'm liking
Sushi, a beloved delicacy around the world, is often associated with fresh, high-quality ingredients. However, certain types of sushi may not be as authentic or wholesome as they appear. One common culprit is imitation wasabi, which is often served alongside sushi in many restaurants. True wasabi is made from the grated root of the Wasabia japonica plant, which is native to Japan and notoriously difficult to cultivate. Because of its scarcity and high price point, many restaurants opt for a cheaper alternative made from a blend of horseradish, mustard, and green food coloring. This imitation wasabi lacks the complex flavor and heat of the real thing, and may contain additional preservatives and additives. Another potential issue with certain types of sushi is the use of farmed fish, which may be raised in crowded, unsanitary conditions and treated with antibiotics and other chemicals to prevent disease. Farmed fish may also have lower levels of beneficial nutrients like omega-3 fatty acids compared to their wild-caught counterparts. Additionally, some sushi rolls may contain ingredients like imitation crab meat, which is made from processed fish paste and artificial flavoring, or cream cheese, which adds saturated fat and calories to an otherwise lean and healthy meal. Number 14, farmed shrimp. Shrimp, a popular seafood staple, is often associated. The reality behind the majority of shrimp sold in supermarkets and restaurants is far from glamorous. Most of the shrimp consumed worldwide comes from industrial shrimp farms, which are often located in developing countries with lax environmental and labor regulations. These farms are notorious for their crowded, unsanitary conditions, which can foster the spread of disease among the shrimp population.
What the fuck is going on?
To combat this, farmers often rely on heavy doses of antibiotics and other chemicals to keep the shrimp alive and growing. This widespread use of antibiotics has led to concerns about the development of antibiotic-resistant bacteria, which can pose serious risks to human health. Additionally, shrimp farms are often built in coastal areas that were once home to mangrove forests, which play a crucial role in protecting coastlines from erosion and providing habitat for a wide range of species. The destruction of these ecosystems for shrimp farming has led to devastating environmental consequences, including the loss of biodiversity.
You gotta think about it. They gotta get packaged all the way over to this motherfucker. Then they still, on ice though?
And increased vulnerability to natural disasters.
Damn.
Moreover, the working conditions on many shrimp farms are notoriously poor, with low wages, long hours, and exposure to hazardous chemicals being common issues faced by workers. Number 15, commercial ice cream.
Man, somebody go out there and build some shit.
A beloved frozen treat, often contains a surprising array of ingredients beyond the traditional milk, sugar, and cream. Many mass-produced ice creams include stabilizers and emulsifiers to maintain a smooth texture and prevent ice crystal formation. One common additive is carrageenan, a thickening agent derived from seaweed. While carrageenan is generally recognized as safe by regulatory agencies, Some studies have suggested that it may contribute to digestive issues and inflammation in certain individuals. Another concern with commercial ice cream is the use of artificial flavors and colors, which can be used to mimic the taste and appearance of natural ingredients like fruit or vanilla. These synthetic additives have been linked to a range of potential health concerns, from allergic reactions to behavioral issues in children. To enjoy ice cream without these additives, consider making your own at home using simple, whole food ingredients, or opt for brands that prioritize natural, minimally processed formulations. Number 16, breakfast cereals. Breakfast cereals, a staple in many households, are often marketed as a convenient and healthy way to start the day. However, the truth behind these colorful boxes is far less appetizing. Many popular cereals are made through a process called extrusion, which involves forcing a mixture of grains and other ingredients through a small opening at high pressure and temperature. This process can destroy many of the natural nutrients in the grains, leaving behind a product that is high in calories but low in nutritional value. To make matters worse, many breakfast cereals are heavily sweetened with added sugars and artificial flavors, which can contribute to a range of health issues like obesity, diabetes, and tooth decay. Some cereals also contain artificial colors and preservatives, which have been linked to behavioral issues and other health concerns. To make a healthier choice at breakfast time, opt for whole grain cereals with minimal added sugars, or try making your own granola or oatmeal at home using simple, nutrient-dense ingredients.
Trying to make me think about
Number 17, non-dairy creamer. Non-dairy creamer, a popular addition to coffee and tea, has a surprisingly complex ingredient list that might make you think twice before reaching.
Nah, hold on, bro. I'm lactose intolerant, so what you want me to do? I can't do the cream there, bro. It's gonna fuck me up. I'm not gonna go too hard on you, bro. But I don't know what else to do, my nigga. Like, the cream joint really be tearing me up, bro. No diddy. Shit is crazy.
For that next splash.
Can't do it.
While these creamers are often marketed as a healthier alternative to traditional dairy products, along with a host of artificial additives, one of the most concerning ingredients in many non-dairy creamers is partially hydrogenated oil, also known as trans fat. Trans fats have been linked to a range of serious health issues, including heart disease, stroke, and type 2 diabetes. While the FDA has banned the use of added trans fats in most food products, some non-dairy creamers may still contain trace amounts due to their use of highly processed oils. In addition to trans fats, many non-dairy creamers also contain high levels of added sugars, often in the form of corn syrup solids. These added sugars can contribute to weight gain, insulin resistance, and other metabolic issues over time.
Seen them next.
Non-dairy creamers may also contain artificial flavors and colors, which can cause allergic reactions or other adverse health effects in some individuals. To avoid these potential risks, consider using whole, minimally processed ingredients like real cream, milk, or plant-based alternatives like almond or coconut milk in your coffee or tea. If you do choose to use non-dairy creamer, be sure to read labels carefully and opt for brands that prioritize natural, whole food ingredients over artificial additives. Number 18, microwave popcorn. Microwave popcorn, a convenient snack beloved by movie watchers and office workers alike,
the wife only pop it over on the stove,
has a hidden danger lurking in its bag. Many microwave popcorn bags are lined with a chemical called perfluorooctanoic acid, PFOA, which is used to prevent the oil and butter from seeping through the packaging. However, when the bag is heated, this chemical can leach into the popcorn itself, exposing consumers to a potentially toxic substance. PFOA has been linked to a range of health issues, including cancer, thyroid disease, and developmental problems in children. While some manufacturers have phased out the use of PFOA in their packaging, many bags still contain this or similar chemicals. Additionally, the artificial butter flavoring used in many microwave popcorn products contains a chemical called diacetyl, which has been linked to a serious lung condition known as popcorn lung in factory workers who inhale large amounts of the substance. To avoid these risks, consider popping your own popcorn using a simple paper bag or stovetop method, and adding your own natural
Paper
flavorings
bag.
like olive oil, sea salt, or nutritional yeast. Number 20, bologna. Bologna, a type of processed meat often served in sandwiches, is a far cry from the wholesome deli meats of the past. This pale pink product is typically made from a combination.
This nigga said bologna. Bologna? 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 Bologna. Never thought about that shit being called bologna. What the fuck? Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Bologna. Do niggas say Bologna? 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 Bologna.
Of leftover meat parts, including trimmings, organs, and fat, which are ground into a fine paste and mixed with salt, spices, and other additives. To achieve the signature smooth texture and round shape, the meat mixture is then stuffed into a casing and cooked until firm. One of the main concerns with bologna and other processed meats is their high sodium content, which can contribute to high blood pressure, heart disease, and other health issues over time. Additionally, many brands of bologna contain nitrates and nitrites, which are used as preservatives, but have been linked to an increased risk of certain types of cancer. Some varieties may also contain artificial colors, flavors, and fillers like cornstarch or soy protein, which can trigger allergies or other adverse reactions in some people.
Appreciate y'all both for stopping by when y'all do. If y'all do, check the videos out, like and subscribe. It's gonna get better. Best believe it's gonna get better. Feeling real, I wanna go to sleep. It was an indica strain. Chill. Good night, y'all, bro.
I don't know what's going on or about this feeling, but you got me feeling